Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel where I will be crocheting it forward in this video by showing you how to crochet this Christmas angel. She's praying and she has lace wings and a lace halo with some little toes. Super easy, a little tedious. If you got the patience, I'm sure you can pull it off. So let's get started. Materials needed is some worsted weight yarn. I am using an ivory, some scissors, my crochet hook, a 5.0, and then and then 3.5 millimeter, and then a sewing needle. In addition, we are going to need some lace, and I picked this up from Dollar Tree. It's really pretty. It's an ivory color. I'm not going to need that much of that, maybe I'd say less than 12 inches. So let's get started. We're going to start with a magic circle. So do your magic circle how you want to. We are going to need at least 5 to 6 inches for sewing later. Maybe 4 to 5 inches. So in the magic circle, we want to latch on and chain 2, which don't count as anything. And then we want to double crochet 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then we want to slip to the very, not in any of the chains, but the top of the first double crochet. Okay. And then we want to chain 1, and in the next stitch we want to do 2 half double crochets. Chain 1, turn our work. Now we're going to do 2 increases for a total of 4 double crochets. So we want 2 half double crochets in each of the stitches. Be sure you're grabbing both loops. Okay, 1, 2, chain 1, turn our work. We're going to turn these 4 into 8. So we are going to do increases in each one of these stitches. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these 8 increases are going to turn into 16. And then we'll be done with the hands and arms portion. So we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and then we're going to put 2 half double crochets in each of the 8 half double crochets for a total of 16. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, and chain 1, turn our work, and then from here we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to slip stitch to the first chain. Okay, for a picot it's just going to be like an extended picot, and then we're going to skip this chain that we used to turn, and then in this next stitch we're going to single crochet. So we're going to single crochet all the way across. Should be 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and in the 16th stitch we want to chain 5, 3, 4, 5, and then again slip stitch to the first chain, and then now we want to fold and bring our picots together, and then we're going to slip stitch right here. Okay, so that you see how they're both, I want to say it's to the first slip stitch maybe, and then we're going to chain 1 and then cut our work. So we have the head, the shoulders, and the praying arms, or the arms and the praying hands, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm getting tired. Okay, and then this is just our tail. So we can close that circle up a little bit. But those are our hands. Okay, you can see them on the side a little bit. So from here we're going to fold our work. So our hands are touching now, right? And we're going to line up all the stitches to get to the middle. And then there's two of them. So we know those 2 are the middle. So we want to go to 4. We want the other 2, so we want to have a total of 4 stitches in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to stick my hook right in this first one right here and attach my yarn. Okay. And then we are going to, I'm going to slip stitch, and then we're going to half double crochet, and I'm going to work my tail in 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 1, turn your work, and then we're going to do an increase in each one of these 4 for a total of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and then for the next 4 rows we're just going to do increases on the ends. So this row is going to be 10 single crochets. So we're going to do 1, 2 in the first one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the last one for an increase, 2 half double crochets for a total of 10. 9, 10, chain 1, turn our work, same thing, increases in the first stitch and the last stitch for a total of 12 half double crochets at the end of the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then your last stitch increase, 11, 12. We should do those end ones a little looser. Won't be so snug. Okay, again, increases on your first stitch and last stitch for a total of 14 for this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, chain 1, and we're repeating that again for a total of 16. 1, 2, increase in the first row. I'm sorry, first stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so right now you should be on the back side. We're going to chain 1, turn our work, and do single crochets in the first 8 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Now we want to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a extended picot, and then slip stitch to your first chain. Single crochet in the next stitch, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet in that first stitch, and then single crochet to the end of the row. So that's, and I think we're going to count that one stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we still have 16. So from here we're going to go up the sides now and just do a single crochet all the way around, so our work can be crispy and not kind of flimsy looking. So, but this first one, this first row, after your last single crochet, we are going to put 3 single crochets in for the corner. 2, 3. And then I want to show you, the rows are pretty cut and dry with the half double crochet. So we have this row here, that row, that row, that row, that row, that row. Really easy to see. So we're going to do 1 single crochet per row around. And you really try hard not to get into like one of the big holes. Or if you're going to make a big hole, try to like avoid it, like this one. Like I don't want to go in there, I'm going to go in the neighboring stitch, but it's still not going to throw me off. I've made a couple of these, so I kind of know where to go. You're just going to go all the way up until you get to her waist. And then right here, the stitches are kind of self-explanatory, but I'll tell you what to do when we get to the hands. So just single crochet all the way up here. All right, and let me count the stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Should be 6 stitches. Yeah. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in between the hands, grab our yarn and slip stitch. Okay? And then we're going to go to the other hand. We're going to push that back. And then just continue with our 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, and then go back down to your first single crochet. Remember, one single crochet per row on your sides, so we can, you know, they look as even as possible. Okay, now I'm back here. I'm at the stitch before my single crochet, so I'm going to do 3 single crochets to mirror the other side, and then I'm just going to slip stitch into that first single crochet. Extend my finger, cut my yarn, and there we have the body part. Now, I know she looks kind of a hot mess with all these ends, but that's okay. We're going to fix her up. So now we want to do a single crochet around her head. So let's lay her sideways and connect at the neck. Okay. And this is how I connect. You can connect any way you want, as long as we end up with the same result. So I'm going to attach, and then from here we're just going to do 1 single crochet all the way around. And again, these stitches are really visible till we get to the other side of the neck. So let's count from the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then there's the neck. Let's cut that. Okay, I'm going to get my smaller hook and start taking care of some of these ends. And if this curled up, that's what you want it to do. So you didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to pull that tight in the back. And then what I'm going to do is just grab these ends that are in the front and pull them to the back. Anything that's in the front, I'm going to pull to the back. And this is what I'm going to do for my hands. I'm just going to tie a knot. That's what I did with the other ones. Like a little slip knot. And it's pretty secure. They're not going to be able to see it. So the praying hands are done. This is from our tail. So we'll cut that off. Okay, the end of her dress. Again, you can sew these with your, you can sew them in with your needle if you want. That's fine. I'm just doing it like this because I'm just using these for decorations, and they're only going to be facing one side, so I'm not too worried about what the back side's going to look like. Just the front. Okay, got it through that. And then just like that. You can pause the video and sew in your ends. That is perfectly fine. I'm just going to go ahead and just do this through a couple stitches. Secure it. And then when it comes to the back of the neck, I'm going to take both of these and just tie them. Okay? Into a knot. no sewing there. Okay, and now we need to get our lace. Okay, this is what she should be looking like. Okay. Sorry about that. So let's get our lace, and I don't have anything around. I didn't feel like looking for my measuring tape or anything, so this is my guide. I'm going to measure the size of my crochet hook. This is a standard crochet hook, so I'm just going to cut that much, and I need to do this twice because we need 3 together, 3 total, and then I'm going to cut them again. So we need 3. I had some from the other ones. So let's do her halo first, and we're going to need to get our sewing needle. So if you need to pause the video to get your sewing needle, do that. Okay, so we are going to take the tail from our head or circle. We're going to thread it. Okay, and then with this is what we're going to attach her halo with. And basically all we're doing is just going to put a couple stitches. That's it. It's not going to take long. If you got a glue gun, you know, you can do that. That would work. I have a couple glue guns. I just don't know where. And I'm not interested in going to find out. So just wanted it to be a quick and easy project. And then you can just go back through just so it's secure. There, works for me. And maybe just go through some stitches back here before I fasten off. And we'll have that portion done. See, we're almost done. This worked up so fast. Okay, I got some more thread here. And I'm going to thread my needle again so I can get her wings on. And what we're going to do is for each piece of lace, which I have here, we're just going to fold it. Real simple, and you can make these as big as you want. If this is too small for you, you know, you want to make it bigger, that's fine. You can use whatever you want. So that's all I've done is I've attached it here. I've folded it, and I'm putting it right behind one of her shoulders. And again, just a couple stitches, super simple, not going to take a whole lot of time. But like I said, if you want to sew these and you care what the back looks like, by all means, get a sewing needle and some thread. Do it however you want to. I was saying in my other video, crocheting is so versatile. Like you can pretty much customize anything into your own style. And as you guys can tell, I like to simplify stuff. Get it simple, So, alright, looks good to me. I'm going to do this other one, fold it in half, stick it on back of her shoulder, and then take this needle and then just continue to sew. Be sure that you're not sewing like through her arms, her praying arms or anything. Yeah, because we're just going to, like I'm going through underneath her arms to sew this. And I'm just trying to be sure that both of those folds are secure and one's not going to plop open or anything. And then, like I said, the back is not all that nice to look at, but if you want to spend more time sewing your ends, go for it. And then I'm just going to do a couple knots here to secure. And then with this one, clearly it's not, I'm not going to be able to sew with that. So I just send it through a couple stitches, pull it through a couple stitches. I send it. Ooh, I am tired. It's been a long day. Been up since 4 in the morning and it's almost 9, so yeah. It's Mamacita's bedtime. Alright, anyway, that's about it. Now you have your cute little Christmas tree praying angel. Super simple, super sweet, and adorable. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out the rest of my Christmas series on my playlist, Crochet It Forward. I appreciate everyone's support and patience. Again, you know, I've been doing this, you know, a year, on and off throughout the year. But I'm hoping I will pick up for 2018. And happy holidays. And thanks for watching. And have a blessed night.